Hi there, this is David and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky 2nd chapter. Since last time we started this quest, the search for the lost cat. So let's go ahead and start that up. If you don't do it now, during the search for the Coma thing, you can never do it again. What to do? Oh, you all are? We saw the job posted on the board. You're Ida? Oh, I'm so sorry to call you out so late at night. I know it's sudden, but would you go find Errol for me? Sure. We should be able to handle the job right now. Given the circumstances, though, I'm wondering if now is the right time. Responding to complex situations is an important part of Bracer's job. We'll assist you as much as we can. Wonderful. If you can, could you please provide some details? We know that you're looking for a cat. Well, no shit, Zane. And yeah, you don't think that Errol's the cat? You're a moron. Ugh. She disappeared while I was taking an afternoon nap. I see, so she's been gone nearly half the day. That would be cause for some concern. Do you have any idea where she might have gone? If you can think of any spots she might have gone to, that would help. I might have an idea. From what I found out, the landing port seems suspicious. The landing port? I poked around there a bit and asked one of the engineers, and they said that someone saw a cat. They said that it was a light brown kitty, so it must be Errol. I see. I should write down the color of the cat's fur. This is good to know. Why don't we investigate and see where it takes us? Yeah, sure. Okay, perfect. Let's go to the landing port. Awesome. Okay, yeah, I said that we were going to go like 10 thought bubbles ago. Let's go, people. My god. Okay, so just head on up north to the landing port and let's look around, talk to some people. Yeah, Cher's been acting really weird lately, I've got to say. Ever since that bell rang and everything, she's just been acting real strange. So anyway, let's head over here. What's going on with this fog? I may as well be swimming the way things are. Excuse me, I need to ask you something. Sure, what's up? A cat? I'm afraid I haven't seen it. Really? The one who saw it was probably Skip. Ask him what's up. He should be down by the warehouses. Okay, so let's go find Skip. And they kind of stuck. Nobody's like out in the open. He's stuck between these two buildings. This freaking fog! The humidity! You're going to need to get everything set up to withstand this. We might as well be underwater the way things are. I need to ask you something, hey. Sure, what's up? Oh yeah, the cat. Yeah, I saw it around noon today. Here around midday. Lines up perfectly with what Ida told us. Do you know where the cat is now, or where it's headed? No idea. Today's been kind of crazy. Where would it have, yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I haven't seen it since then, and I have no idea where it might have gone. Cats kind of go where they please, you know? Yeah, I guess they do. Well, that's it for us then. Our trail of clues stops right here. Well, why don't I ask Quint? He just went down to town for dinner. Quint? Oh yeah, he's, the Cecilia's helmsman. He was talking about the cat, too. Cool. Well, time to find Quint, then. How are all these people, like, all talking about a cat? Do they have nothing else to do on their time? That they're just... Everybody's talking about some random cat that's all wandering on by? Anyway, head on down to the restaurant, which is pretty much this bar over here. And, head on inside. And everybody from the ship is here. They're kind of stranded here, but we want to talk to the captain. Looking for Quint? He finished his dinner a while ago and took off. I doubt he went back to the ship. He's probably out killing time in town. Okay, well, we'll go talk to Quint in a minute, but while we're here, let's go upstairs and investigate this comatose patient, just to be efficient. Hey, Alyssa, sorry, Estelle, yes, hi. This is great. When'd you get back from training? I've been so worried. You didn't come back for so long. Oh, sorry, I kinda got busy and I couldn't say hi. So is your mom doing alright? Well, it seems like she's sleeping okay, but I'm so worried she won't, like, wake up or do anything, even if you shake her. Father Divine said there's nothing to worry about, but... We're investigating this at the request of the mayor. Could we ask you a few questions? Sure. Okay, first, where'd your mother fall asleep and when? It was about 5 o'clock, I think. Mom and I went out to clean the chairs and stuff on the terrace. Yeah, we figured they might get damaged from all the humidity in the air due to this creepy fog, you know? We had finished weatherproofing the ground floor, you see, so we figured that we'd totally store the chairs too. Alright, and then? Okay, so while we were cleaning up, Dad called me. When I got back, Mom was all zonked out in one of the chairs. So you didn't see her fall asleep then? Yeah, sorry. I tried talking to her, shaking her, but she wouldn't wake up. I totally freaked out and called Dad, and he carried her up to her bed. And then she wouldn't... Oh, poor girl. I'm sort of losing it because you're home too, Estelle. I know, it's okay, you don't need to worry. I'm okay now, thanks. Do you want to ask anything else? Yeah. Did anything strange happen before or after your mother went to sleep? Did you see anyone you didn't recognize or hear anything strange? Yeah, just as I was heading inside. I saw this lady come out of the clock tower. Really? A woman from... Was it someone from Relent, you think? Well, I couldn't see her face. The fog made it kind of hard to see the details. But her clothes were really weird. I figured she had to be a traveler of some sort. Really weird? What was weird about them? She was wearing this sort of black dress robe thing. I can't lie, it was kind of hot. But it was a bit hard to see details through the fog, like I said. Huh, well this is really valuable. Yeah. Okay, well, thank you. And I know that she was talking about, talking to her father, and her father brought her upstairs. So let's go downstairs and talk to Dad, see if he has any unique dialogue to say. Hey there, Estelle. Sorry, but take care of Tabitha for me. I thought about closing up the bar tonight, but everyone's gonna want some liquor on a night like this. As owner of the only bar in the city, I can't shut my doors during a time like this. Yeah, I get it. If we get a hold of anything, we'll let you know. Thanks, I'm counting on you. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and find Quint. He should be wandering around town. That's what the captain said, so get out of the chairs. So let's go over here and check out the Orbital Factory. Oh, there he is. How nice. How convenient. Sometimes a relaxing shopping trip is just the ticket. Hey, can we have a moment? You're Quint from the Liberal Orbital Ship Company. Yeah, what can I help you with? There's something we wanted to ask. Searching for a lost cat, huh? Must be extra hard on a night like this with all the fog. Sorry to say that I can't help. Haven't seen anything like that cat around here. Really? You haven't seen her? Yeah, I swear on Idios herself that I ain't seen a cat. I just heard about it secondhand. Oh, who'd you hear it from? Zazamov from the same crew. I think he said something about seeing a cat while he was working in the airfield. If you want, I'm sure he'd be happy to provide more details. He should still be on the clock. The landing port, right? And now we have to go all the way back. Yeah, we shall be off. Let's just change my map so I don't get disoriented and lost. And then just head straight back up to the landing port. And let's see. No. Okay, so go on up these stairs and talk to you. You're looking for Zazamov? I think he should be around here somewhere. Well, don't give up. Have a look around. Okay, that's just lovely. So let's go back out here. And there he is. So relaxing. Seriously? Oh, who over here? You're Zazamov, right? We've been looking for you. What on earth are you doing over here? Isn't it obvious? I'm spending a relaxing evening in the woods, sort of. You see, when you're on a ship all the time, you begin to long for greenery. So sometimes I just like to kick back and relax among the trees like this. Yeah, of all the forests in Relent, this is clearly the best place to get some greenery. Sure, why not? Well, for better or for worse, we found Zazamov. Let's hurry and finish our business. Yeah. Okay, so let's ask about that cat. We heard from Quint that you saw one. I certainly did. It was just a bit past noon today. I was offloading some luggage from the ship's hold. Quite an annoying critter making a fuss and meowing constantly. The ship's hold. Okay, so the cat was inside the ship? Yeah. Okay, he's like making puns now. Yeah, he's inside the ship. Okay, makes the rest simple. Yep, we just need to search the ship, so let's do this. What are you doing? What's wrong? Uh-oh. What is it? You're looking for a wheat... Yeah, we are looking for a wheat-colored cat. What's the issue? You've guessed. You're looking for a wheat-colored cat, but the cat that I saw was black as pitch. Well, that could have come up sooner. I'm sorry. The relevance of that detail didn't strike me until just now. I'm certain that there's a cat on board, however. Why don't you take a look anyway? Perhaps your cat has taken a tar bath or gotten covered in soot somewhere along the way. That's a good point. There's an off chance it's still Errol. That's true. We have another clue, so we might as well follow this one. The black cat may also be a friend to Errol. We should investigate. Okay. So now back up to the port, talk to the guy, and let's get on this ship. Hey, you found the kitty yet? We actually wanted to ask you about that. What would that be? We'd like to search inside the Cecilia. Wait, you want to go inside? In the cabin? I do understand, but I'm afraid I can't give permission to board on my own, however. I'm really sorry, but you'll have to leave now. What? I didn't expect to get told off. Told off nothing. I can't allow what I can't allow. Company policy, no exceptions. Begging won't get you anywhere. Just head on home. For the love of... Guess we have no choice. We're not quite done yet. Now, why are you being so hard-headed? What the... Ooh, yes. Now, why don't you think about it long and hard? If a cat really is on board, that's trouble for you too, isn't it? What happens if it ruins the seats? Wouldn't that be a tragedy? Well, yeah, sure, but I mean, I can't let you in without permission. Don't worry about that. We won't cause any problems. Just let us in for a little bit. What do you say? You'll do it for me, won't you? Shara, using her assets like a weapon, that's so something. Ooh, my envy is fathomless. Huh, well, one's attractiveness can be used as a martial art of sorts, I suppose. So, do we have an understanding? I guess, but oh man, this could get me. Look, just for a minute, okay? And never tell anyone about any of this. Of course. Okay. Get in there quick, let's do this. On down to the hold. Wow, it's really dark in here. Well, none of the orbital lights are working, and there's no moon out tonight either. Even in the darkness, however, I can feel the hum of energy from the passengers. Yeah, it's a little creepy to be honest. It feels like something's waiting to leap out at us from the dark. Oh, you're still bad with ghost stories? That's enough ghost talk, thanks. Come on, let's find this freaking cat and get on out of here. Yeah, seriously, let's quit talking. My god, there's so much freaking talking. And I know what I was getting into whenever I started playing this game, because I played the first one. Nothing but talking, but my god. When you actually have to speak all the dialogue, it's a lot of talking. Oh, hey. Finally found you. I bet you're Errol, aren't you? Wheat-colored fur, just like we'd heard. This must be our cat. Indeed, she looks to be unharmed. It's always a relief to find a beloved pet safe and sound. You little troublemaker. We ended up walking all over the place thanks to you. What were you doing hiding in here anyway? Oh, she has little baby kitties. Oh, how nice. An unexpected twist! Well, aren't they adorable? They look like newborns, too. So she gave birth to them here. Yeah, that must be why she snuck off. Must have taken a lot of work to find a safe enough place to give birth. This is one tough cat, Mama. Yeah, but did she have to go get on the ship? Well, whatever. Let's go to port. I'm sure Ida will be quite happy. What a surprise! Errol's up and become a mother! We're just as surprised as you are. Didn't see that coming, not one bit. Both mother and children appear to be healthy. Raise them with care. But of course, they're as precious to me as grandchildren. Now comes the real challenge. To come up with the perfect name for each and every one of them. I expect most wondrous names. Perhaps something noble like Tittles. How is Tittles noble? No problems there, leave it to me. Well then, please take care on your way home. Tittles is like the dumbest name I've ever heard. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be naming any kitten Tittles. Oh, that's one case cleared up. Now we need to get back to our real job. Yeah, we gotta investigate these Coma cases. Okay, so let's do it. Awesome, finish that up. And let's see, first things first, since we're close by, one of the people are at the mayor's house, so let's go on in here and check it out. Before I talk to the people in the coma, I want to talk to the mayor. Hello, everyone. To think something so grave would occur here. Unfortunately, I've been left with no choice but to cancel my trip to the capital. You canceled it? So you won't be attending the signing ceremony? It pains me to do this to Her Majesty, but I simply can't go under these circumstances. Attending such ceremonies is part of my duty as a mayor, that much is true. But no matter the reason, I just can't leave the city as it is, even if it is by the order of the Queen. That's upsetting. I've talked to Ina about the investigation from my end. Estelle, you can begin immediately. Hopefully that will prevent any further harm. Got it. Yeah, we'll do what we can. Certainly. So let's just go across the hall and do our thing. Welcome. Hey, ma'am, did Mayor Klaus tell you about us? Yep. You're investigating the fainting cases. If there's anything that I can do to help, please feel free to ask. Thanks. Firstly, how's Lita? She won't awaken no matter what we do. I pray she'll wake normally come the sunrise, whatever that's worth in this fog. But for now, all I can do is keep an eye on her. That's awful. Where exactly did Lita collapse? Do you remember when? Well, it would have been just before 5 o'clock. I stepped out of the kitchen and found her collapsed in the entryway. I panicked a little, needless to say, and called for Klaus, who was able to carry her to bed. But to think there are others afflicted in the same way. She collapsed in the entryway? Hang on, was the door locked at the time? I don't believe that it would have been. After all, people have been visiting all day to speak to my husband about how to deal with this fog. Well, there's a list of suspects assembled long then. How long were you in the kitchen, by the way? About 30 minutes, I suppose. All right, I think we have a good picture of what happened. one last thing if I may. Was there anything strange before she collapsed? Did the house have any unfamiliar visitors? Were there any odd sounds? Anything you could think of? I'm not sure I'd call it strange, but it was memorable. While I was in the kitchen, I heard the faint sound of a bell. Sound of a bell? Hold on a second, didn't we hear one too? It was such a lovely sound. I thought Lita rang it, perhaps. But that reminds me, I haven't been able to find that bell. I wonder where she put it. You've given us a lot to think about, ma'am. If anything else happens, please contact us at the guild at once. Oh, and everyone, do be careful. Sure, why not? Reminds me of, I think it was in Lufia 2, where there was like a bell ringing or something, and it took all the women out of town except for Selin because Selin was married, so it took all the virgins out of town, I guess, was what it was trying to do. I don't know. There was a bell in that too. It just struck me. So anyway, head over in here, and in this room, another coma patient. Ah, dearie me, Estelle Bright, look at you, a senior bracer and everything. Hey, Miss Maggie, Pat. Sorry I didn't say hi earlier, Pat. We heard about Luke. Estelle? Whoa, is it that bad? Well, you see, our little Pat's the one who found Luke after he collapsed. Oh, Pat, don't worry, it'll be okay. Maggie, how's your grandson? Is he hurt? What? No, not at all. He's just sound asleep. Really, I think this is all a bit of a fuss. He'll be right as rain tomorrow, I'm sure. The little rascal just wore himself out like boys do, you know. Really, him not waking up? Foolish. Foolish. Maggie. Hey, Pat, can you tell us what happened when Luke fell asleep? We're investigating what happened on behalf of the mayor, on behalf of the town. If there's anything you can tell us that might help us solve this and wake Luke up, please. Okay. So, where and when did Luke fall asleep? I wasn't there when he fell asleep, but I found him on top of the clock tower. I think it was just past 5. We were playing hide and seek in the fog. I was it, and I was looking for Luke, and when I found him, he was asleep. I thought he was just being a jerk and tried to wake him up, but he wouldn't. I see. Wait, one thing I don't see. Who the heck carried Luke down from the clock tower? Oh, that was Mr. Paddington. He came up and found us just when I was trying to figure out what to do. He said he came up to make sure the clock was working and the fog wasn't causing any problems. Oh yeah, that's just like Mr. Paddington. Okay, think I got the gist of it. I was wondering, did anything strange happen? Anything could help. I don't remember much except all the white of the fog. I do remember thinking it was really creepy not seeing anyone at the landing port. Oh, I see. So creepy fog aside, nothing really suspicious happened. Nuts. Seems that way. Thank you, both of you. You've given us some food for thought. Glad we could be of help, dearie. Estelle, is Luke gonna be okay? Yeah, you bet he will. Pat, don't cry anymore, okay? Luke will tease you if he finds out when he wakes up, you know. Okay, yeah, I won't cry anymore. Well, that's good. Okay, so we have one more coma patient that we have to deal with, and he is right down here in this first house. And I think he's in this first, yeah, in this first door. Perfect. Oh, hey. Yeah, good evening. We're here to investigate by order of the mayor, but is Mr. Radford okay? Yes, but there's been no change, I'm afraid. He's sound asleep and seems comfortable, but we can't wake him no matter what we do. Is our only option to wait and watch over him until morning? I'm afraid so. That's all you can do for now, at least. I know this is a bad time, but could we ask you a few questions? Sure. Yeah. Thank you. Firstly, when and where did Radford fall asleep? Around 5:30, I guess. The place, well, just outside that door, essentially. Outside the door? So, in the hallway? Yeah, I heard a knock and a voice say, "I'm home." I unlocked the door to greet him, but when I did, I found my father-in-law on the ground, unconscious. To be honest, I thought Father had simply gotten drunk. Again. But I couldn't smell any alcohol in his breath. I thought it was strange, and then we couldn't wake him, no matter what we did. So we went to go see Father Divine. I see. I think I understand the situation. But one last question, was there anything strange about the situation before he fell asleep? Well, aside from the fog. Come to think of it, when we were dragging Radford in, you noticed it too? In all this fuss, I thought I just imagined it. What is it? It was when we were pulling Radford into bed. We both heard, it seems, the sound of a bell. The sound of a bell here too. It was surprisingly lovely, really. I simply thought someone outside rang one. Thank you. You've given us a lot of information. If you remember anything else, please contact the guild straight away, alright? Yes, of course. Well, excuse us then. Back to check up tomorrow. Well, thanks. Okay. So, let's go over to the guild. Let's see, go this way. Yeah. Go over to the guild, we've talked to everybody, we've got all that taken care of. Let's see what we got and turn it in. Yeah, how's the questioning? Pretty well. We've heard from the families of everyone who's been affected, but I think we're ready. Let's call everyone together and compare notes on what we've discovered. Let's do this. It sounds like your investigation went well. The testimonies of those close to the affected is particularly interesting. There seems to be at least one common thread among all of them. Yeah, and you want to say that there were no witnesses. Exactly. The one commonality between all 4 testimonies is that there was no witnesses to anyone collapsing at all. I get it. They were put to sleep when they were alone, is that's what you're saying. In that sense, the fog begins to make sense. It's hard to see anything when vision's this poor. A demon that devours the souls of its victim, unseen by others, shrouded in fog. A horrific image, to be sure, but one which fits our antagonists perfectly. That's scary! Thanks for the nightmare fuel, Oliver. In that case, we do have some useful testimony on the identity of our demon. Yeah, the sound of a bell and a woman robed in black. I'd say it's safe to say both of them are related to our slumbering citizens. The problem is, though, Alyssa is the only one who saw the woman in the black. Maybe it's just a coincidence? I very much doubt that. You have to remember what happened at the place where the woman was seen. Oh! What happened? Luke collapsed. Exactly. The black-robed woman was leaving the clock tower, and that would be where Pat found Luke. Yeah, there's no way that's a coincidence. So that woman in black is... There's no question now. There's an enforcer skulking around in the mist here in Relent. Son of a... Fog from an unknown source and people collapsing in comas would be a phenomenon then. And the sound of that bell is the message. At least we know the nature of our foe now. I'm going to contact the other guild branches, especially Elnan, and let them know our situation. What do you plan to do? It's almost certain that there will be more attacks on the citizenry. We need to spend the night patrolling. Yeah, I'm up for that. If we do it in shifts, we should be able to rest a little too. You shouldn't worry about that. Huh? Leave the night patrol to us guys. You all go home and get some rest. It's a good idea, Estelle. You look dead on your feet, and I know this has been draining for you. Take Chloe and Tina home with you, and you 3 should get some rest. But, okay, I will. Sherazard, why are you acting like we're talking about someone else here? Like I said, leave the patrol to us guys. What? It's not really about gender, mind. You've been working yourself as raw as Estelle in this case all day. Let us handle things for tonight. You go rest. Now, just a minute. I'm B-rank bracer. I don't need my hand held like some... Shara. Do not look a gift horse in the mouth, Your words protest your lack of weariness, but your body language states otherwise. It is not also the responsibility of a bracer to stay rested and ready to act? Very well. Agate, Zane, be careful out there, alright? Leave it to us! Well, remember, you guys better be ready for action tomorrow morning. Ah, the high moon weaves gossamer threads through the mist. We should rest soon. Well then, Estelle, lead on to your home. Why exactly are you coming with us, Oliver? Fear not, my sweet. Oliver Lenheim is a perfect gentleman who would never overstep his bounds, especially in a gathering of lovely ladies such as this. Nay, my purpose is merely to protect you. Oliver, I think we'll be alright, really. We'll be protected, alright, once I tie you to a mattress and throw you in the river, that is. Hey, idiot, what the hell are you doing out here? We need to figure out who's going to be on control and when. What? Oh, Agate, the muse of comedy touches you. Did you not say that you and Zane would handle the patrol? No, I said leave it to us guys. Last I checked, that includes you, but I could be wrong. Come on, get inside. Agate, wait a moment. Do you not realize that a gathering such as this is no common occurrence? I'll enjoy it enough for the both of us. Just let me go. Yeah, you get inside. Come on. I pulls him in by his ear. Well, that's probably the best way to domesticate Oliver on the whole. The heck can he not show any, tension or anything in predicament, though? It's hard to tell sometimes whether he's joking or he's really serious. I'm pretty sure he was 100% serious. One way or another, though, he's a bad influence on Tita. Well, I kind of feel sorry for Oliver, though. Shara? It's nothing. As much as I despair to borrow his words, he did have a point. We should call it a night soon. Yeah, that's true. Okay, follow me, I'll show you guys the way. What's that? The door? Estelle, what? Oh, I'm sorry to wake you up, Tita. I'm just gonna go make sure I locked it properly, okay? I'll be right back, so you just snuggle up and go back to sleep, okay? Okay. She's so cute. I must fight the cheek-pinching urges! Actually, that'd be kind of cruel, so let's not. I love the attention to detail in this game. Okay, yeah, probably just Shara or Chloe, but best to double-check the beds and locks, though. And we'll do that and find out who's intruding on the house next time. And let's play Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky 2nd chapter. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day.